Hi, I'm Chris Cobb. I am an associate professor of English and Environmental Studies at St. Mary's. Currently, I'm serving as the Division Director for the Art and Humanities Division and the Education Director for the Sustainable Farm. I've been involved with the farm project from its beginnings about 6 or 7 years ago when we first, a group of faculty and staff came together and said that we thought having a farm at St. Mary's would be a good idea. And now here we are 6 or 7 years later, and we have an operating farm in its beginning its second full growing season.
Hi, I'm Deb Durrell. I am the contracted farmer for the Sustainable Farm, and I've worked with Chris off and on for a number of years, so it's been a very rewarding and creative process to start this project. Right. So we had all of this riches of the compost from the dining hall, the leaves, the pine needles, and the grounds department making all of this great material, which most gardeners would almost kill to get their hands on this. And so I felt like it was an obvious decision to do beds on top of the cover crop. And I felt like it was a good fit for this land because we have all the resources here that would be required to do this. I think we've got about 27 beds here. And then we're expanding about, I think it's going to be about maybe 20 more, hopefully by the end of the growing season. Right now we have snow peas, which are the first crop. They like the cold weather and even the snow. We've got potatoes, we've got radish. We obviously have onions and garlic that we planted last year. Those have come up. And every time I start a new structure, a groundhog moves in right next door. They really like having us as neighbors, I think. We've got snakes in here, garter snakes. We've got some field mice, and these are all good things. And the number of earthworms that we have in these beds, I've never seen so many earthworms anywhere, and even in really mature soils. So it's a sign that these beds are working.
The farm is partnering with the composting program. We use the compost that comes out from the dining hall, but we don't operate that program. Our two farm crew leaders for the farm who coordinate the volunteers here. There are other volunteer leaders who are called food waste fighters, and they run the food recovery program and the composting program. The composting program brings food waste here to the farm where it breaks down to get used as fertilizer for the farm beds.
Hi, I'm Katie Lorgan. I'm a senior political science and psychology major. I've been with the Office for the Common Good for 2 years now, and I started working with the farm this fall for the school year. I'm one of the student leaders along with Elizabeth Barasa. We've been doing this for a couple weeks now this spring. We planted some peas back there with the beds with the stakes. And then we just planted some potatoes in the very back there with our volunteer groups that come on, the one that comes on Fridays.
Well, the fundamental thing that we want to be doing is to be able to model or demonstrate at the college a sustainable closed-loop food system. Look at the farm in relation to Laudato Si, and then more recently in relation to the Laudato Si action platform. In many respects, the farm is a result of Laudato Si, in that the issuing of that environmental encyclical was one of the things that stimulated our thinking about having a sustainable farm here at St. Mary's. I had said earlier that it was 6 or 7 years ago, and Laudato Si came out 6 or 7 years ago. So that timing is not accidental, and that has informed the way in which the farm has developed from its beginnings.